It's a day in Brisbane, Australia. A cruise ship anchored on time the morning of October 20, 2009. I have about 3 hours to kill in the morning before my next Best of Brisbane excursion. During breakfast, one of our cruise dining mates suggested that I take the hop-on hop-off City Catamaran or City Cat Ferry ride on Brisbane River. The ferry fare is paid after getting on, and the receipt shown for the next hop. It only cost a few dollars for the round-trip fare. What a view the ferry ride offered. The buildings, the bridges, and the super clean city. I wish I had more time to explore the places along the river. Getting on and getting off the ferry was very orderly. About every 15 minutes, a City Cat docks at designated locations. It only takes a few minutes for passengers to get on and get off. It was never crowded and very convenient. I took several pictures while cruising along. But I started worrying as it got close for my next scheduled excursion. My cruise mate warned me not to go past the South Bank in order to make it back in time. I almost didn't make it, but running as fast as I could upon my return saved my next prepaid excursion. My tour bus was waiting at the wharf. Our first stop was at the Bartley's Hill Lookout. I think this was a very good place to take the best view of Brisbane.
Majority of that area is the women's hospital. That's actually cement render on the outside to protect it. That's the oldest building, built in the 1820s.
Next stop was the Kookaburra River Queen's Cruise.
You as well. Now each side of the bar on this deck, port and starboard side on the middle deck, you'll find toilets.
There was narration on the PA system, but sometimes we could not understand some of it. Lunch buffet was served, and we got in line when it was our turn. After a half-hour wait and delay, the boat went on. It was a pretty calm ride. The view was pretty much the same as what I have seen in my morning exploration on City Cat Ferries. Nothing extraordinary about the tour, but it was alright. The rest of the time we busied ourselves taking more pictures.
Well, I was right.
Back at the wharf, two of my aunts and a cousin were waiting for me to get off the bus. They live in Brisbane and knew I was coming over for a stopover during my 28-day circumnavigating Australia. We had 2 hours and I treated them with fish and chips. It was the first time I met Aunt Arden and Victor. It was an interesting meeting. Then it was time to go, and the Brisbane I saw was more than what I had expected to see.
Once the pilot system embarks, we'll set northerly courses towards the Whitsundays. The weather outside is still pretty good, so we're expecting fairly clear skies, northeasterly wind, 10 to 15 knots. And tomorrow we should find the temperature rising up to about 29 Celsius. So have a great evening on board, and do come out and enjoy the sail away just as we get sunset down here in Brisbane. Thank you.